Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to be walking you through the process of how you can create your own music sharing and downloading website like this. You could see it's looking so beautiful and fantastic and professional, and you don't need to know how to code or be a programmer to be able to achieve this. So this is looking sweet and it's looking beautiful, and so I'm just going to play music so you can hear it. And I'm just going to post it about this time. So the point of this is it comes with a registration, so you can actually register. As a user can register, they can also be able to log into this after registration. So you could we're just going to cancel this, and you use the login section, and you can see it's looking sweet, super neat and cool. And trust me, you don't need any programming skill. All of these we use WordPress to build, so it comes with tons and tons of features. So you could actually see you have your album, your artist, we have a gen, we have your top tracks, and a lot of that. You could see your future artists here, and this is one site you need to learn how to create. You'll be able to create both for sharing, both for streaming, both for downloading and all. And it's a very short video, so the tutorial is going to be a short one. It will walk you through the process and everything you need. Trust me, you don't need to be a programmer, you don't need any technical skill. So I'm going to walk you through the process. So I just want to show you how the site is looking. It's looking super sleek, it's looking professional, it's looking like your normal YouTube streaming music platform and all. So follow me as I walk you through the process. Don't forget to click on the subscription button and the like button, and also your bell. All right, so just click on the bell to get notification when we release new videos. Please do well to click on that subscription button. If you're seeing this video on TikTok, do well to follow me and do well. All right, welcome back. So this is the cPanel, and like I said, I'm going to be taking you on how you can create your own music sharing. Like I said, I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own music sharing website using WordPress. You don't need any knowledge of coding, and in case you don't have a hosting and a domain, just follow through this video. I'm going to put a link in the description where I'll show you how to install WordPress locally on your system. So the video will be below in the description. Do well to go check it out if you don't have a hosting and a domain. All right, but do well to also follow this. In this video, you're going to see how we're going to create your music sharing platform. And don't forget, if you don't have a domain, the hosting, and you don't want to go spend money on that currently, I'm going to show you how you can install WordPress on your computer for free locally. It will not be on the internet, but it will be okay for you to practice literally. So the link will be in the description, so do well to check that video out. All right, if you have your hosting and your domain, or basically if you're ready to follow me, let's go. So first thing first, you have to come to your cPanel, where we're going to go into our Substaculous app installer and going to install WordPress. So basically we are just going to install WordPress with all of this big grammar. So the first thing you want to do is to install WordPress, and if you already have WordPress, this is a place for you, so you don't need to go through all of this process that I'm going through. So I'm going to be installing WordPress on a subdomain. All right, so if you want to learn how to create a subdomain, I'll also put a link in the description below for you to do well to go check that out also. So basically from your cPanel, go to your Substaculous app, choose your domain and put your username. I will always advise that you put a username that you want to use. All right, then the admin password and email is something you can always change anytime. All right, click on install. For the username, you can hardly change it except to use a third-party plugin, which I'll just advise you to make the process easy by changing the username from the installation process. All right, so I'm just going to click on this. It will take us to our WordPress dashboard where we'll begin creating this. So funny enough, this site will not take long. It's going to be a very short video, so you probably will not get this if you're not using Namecheap, but you just exit. All right, now welcome to WordPress. This is the first congratulations to you that you have successfully installed WordPress. I would say we're done. All right, that being said, I'm going to go through the process now. Like I said, installing and creating this music sharing website is totally easy, and you're going to see how we're going to do it now. You don't need any knowledge of coding, and if you follow the detailed instruction of this video, you'll be already on your way to having your own music sharing and downloading platform. All right, so the first thing you want to look at is themes. So basically, themes are what give your WordPress site, the outlook it has currently. So I right click on blog and click on open a new tab, so that you can see this is basically the front end of your website, what people are going to see basically, and this is the back end where we're going to be making changes. All right, so what we want to do is click on add new theme, and I'll click on upload. So we're going to be using a premium theme. All right, it's actually a paid theme. If I'll put a link to the description if you need to go get this theme, I'll put a link so you can actually go buy it or something. Then I also put my contact in case you need to contact me. All right, so we'll choose file. So when you buy a theme or something, you probably want to extract the theme. All right, extract it and get the actual folder from that raw file. All right, which is very important. So people say I basically use extract, but some people will use unzip. All right, whichever word suits you, just unzip it and get the theme. All right, so we're going to wait for this theme to be installed. It's kind of a huge theme, so it's going to take some time. So I basically just going to pause this and come back once the installation process is done. All right, so our theme has been successfully installed. So we're going to click on activate to activate this theme. Now, after activating this theme for our music streaming website, music downloading and streaming website, you can also get this required notification to install certain plugins. So it's also important that we begin this installation. So click on check all, then click on install, then click apply. Now, the reasons we use most times where we use premium theme, it's because it's more secured. And another thing is that it actually gives you more features and less work. All right, so you spend less time creating a website that you spend a lot of other time creating, because most premium theme actually comes with what we call demo content. All right, so we click on return to plugin installer. So click on activate. We're just going to check this. It will check everything. Then click on bulk actions. Just go and click on activate, then apply. So instantly it will apply activation to all of our plugins. So basically, when we talk about plugins, they're just external software or external system that helps to expand the functionality of WordPress. All right, it just makes your WordPress to be able to do a lot more things. All right, so click on return to dashboard. So one thing I try to do is to make the video in step-by-step process, telling you everything to do so that you don't make mistakes and so that the process becomes easy for you to learn and to practice. So I'm just going to cancel this. Now, it's also important I go to our front end. So basically, when we're using our initial theme, which is 2024 theme for WordPress, this is how the website looked like. But after installing this, if we refresh this, this is basically what your user will be able to see currently. All right, it's just there. All right, so the next thing I want you to do is, okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to go through some few stuff together, and I think basically we are almost done. All right, so first thing first, I want you to scroll down under appearance. I want you to go and click on import demo data. Now, there are 3 different versions. So we have your dark version, your light version, and your version 3. So depending on how you want your website to look. Now, this demo data is also what we call your demo content. All right, it provides you everything you will need for your own streaming and downloading website. All right, so basically you could choose from each of them. So there's a preview mode. So I'm just going to open the 3 preview mode. And you can pick one of any of these 3 preview that you want to go with and use it at the end of the day. Now, the reason why we have the preview is to give you first-hand experience before you choose to install any or import any of this demo mode. Why am I getting a wristwatch? Okay, so basically for this theme, I think the demo mode has changed. wasn't expecting to see that. Anyways, I think the team owners have switched to demo mode websites. Probably they already have a new theme, so this is basically their new theme they're actually advertising, so the demo mode won't work. So you can literally see what you want to do from here. So what we want to go with is, I'm going to be going with this, which I actually showed you in the introduction video. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on, so I just wanted to check WP Forms, All-in-One SEO, and Monster Insights. That is if you need them. If you don't, you probably don't want to, because I don't think any of those plugins are mandatory. All right, so I'm just going to click on continue and import. So it's just going to roll and check all of the plugins. So basically it's going to install these 3 plugins we actually checked. Okay, then now we're going to wait for the importation of the content, which is called importing content. When we successfully do that, our website will be ready. So let's wait for it. So we've successfully the import is successfully, it's a congratulations, your demo was imported successfully. You can now begin your editing. Congrats, your demo was imported successfully. You can now begin editing your site. All right, so our demo has been imported or installed successfully. So what we could do is we could just click on visit site, or we can still come here where we have this and just refresh here. All right, still the same thing. All right, so basically we have the back end and the front end. So we just wait for this to load up. But meanwhile, now this is what you have here. You have all of this. Now all of this, basically because it's WordPress, you are able to edit all and give it the outlook you want to give it. All right, but what I want to major on right now is to show you how you can add music so people can actually download. Okay, so first and first, I will just look for the music I want to download. Probably let me download the music online. So also I'm going to download Tim Godfrey's image, all right, because that's what we're going to use for this. So I'll just click on images. Okay, I think I prefer this one. Or you can actually still use this one. But anyways, I've gotten the 2 things I need. Now I just refresh this back end. Remember, we have this is what our site is looking like, and we can change everything here. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be adding a music to this, and we're going to see how it's going to play out. All right, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to come, we have track, we have artist. Now you can add an artist, so let's click on artist. Yes, we need to get his name. All right, so I'm just going to get his full name. So let's click on add. So if you notice, it comes with some artist that has been added there, which you can always delete. I will need to uninstall this name change assistant. It's going to cause a bit of a distraction. All right, so I'm just going to put name here. And close this up. So you want to put his date of birth. Can I just do it to probably do a search? Okay, I think it's here. So let's just go back and get it here. let's say Lagos. Then if you have his image, you can just upload that here. And I think we downloaded that. Okay, we didn't download this image, so I'm just going to cancel this. Come here, I think this is it. Save as image. So we'll just do how to add that image. Now, when uploading anything on WordPress, make sure it is in KB, right? The less heavy the file, the faster your WordPress site. So even if you're going to be adding music directly to your WordPress site, you also need to compress these audio files to make them smaller. All right, it's best they are in kilobytes than in megabytes. All right, and even if there is in megabytes, there should not be more than 1 MB. All right, it's something you should actually take into consideration. So basically what you want to do is just click on publish. And you'll be able to successfully add an artist to your WordPress site. So we have him, Tim Guthrie, he's a musician. Okay, so basically that's just it. Now you can add other things. For instance, when we talk about Jen, what type of music does Tim Guthrie sing? So he sings, let's say, gospel. So do we have gospel here? Okay, just add Jen here. Just click on add. And gospel has been added. We have your language, your artist type, album. So there are a lot of things here, okay, which I would leave that for you to explore. So let me show you how you can add tracks. All right, so click on track. Track is basically your music. Album is the combination of probably like 5 tracks, 5 singles, like people call it, 5 singles. When you combine all of that under one disc or one CD, is going to be like an album. On that album you have like list of singles. Okay, anyways, so what I want to do is I'll just click on add new. Now we have the audio we're going to be using to add. We have the audio, that's the song. We have the artist created. All right, so what's the name of this song? Please, someone should remind me to make sure to uninstall this Namecheap stuff. I think the name is Big God. By like Tim Guthrie. So if you have, which is also something you should consider, which is very important in order not to make your WordPress site heavy. So if you have an external music URL, it's best you use that. Okay, you have like a separate storage where you can store your music in MP3. So you're just going to paste the URL and it's going to work. If not, I'm going to show you the way I use. All right, so I'm just going to click on upload. So you can see this is a 15 MB song, which is not healthy for our website. Okay, so we need to compress this. What I want to do is I'm just going to cancel this and click on MP3 compressor. So I'm just going to choose the file. This is it. Just click on compress. So it's going to take some few time So basically, there are a lot of compressing files out there, compressing software. So basically, this one is online. If you can get a software where you can install to your system, I think that would be better because it will work faster. Most online compressor are limited because many of them would want you to go for a pro plan. All right. So it's best you just get a good software. So you said 60%. So let's click on download and see. So basically from 15 MB it has gone to 6, which is it's still big, but we're just going to use it like that for now. So like I said, make sure to get a good compressor software, right, that you can install. So I'm just going to import this, that you can install on your system and use it, because like I said, most of the online compressor file will want you to go premium and want you to pay for it. Okay, like also the best way is to just get an external storage for your mp3 music and store them there, then just use the link. Okay, or you make sure you get a good compressor file and compress them. All right, so this is it. You can so basically this is the title of the song. You want to make sure to clear this for SEO sake, artist Tim Godfrey. So remove this. Also, you can remove this. You can just put things targeting to your website. All right, click on select. All right, so if you have an external, but now we're going to put our artist name here. Let's copy this and paste it here. So is it free music or is it? So I'm just going to put that free. All right, so they're not going to be priced. So still artists. So like I said, the artist that we added, then this is it. All right, release date. Has it been released? So I'm just going to clear it, leave that page on background. So if they have an image. So let me not go back. Okay, let me add the image we got. Okay, this is it. Let me just click on select. Then come back to track here. Put your feature image. Okay, this is a feature image. Now, if you want people to comment, you can allow. If not, you can leave that. All right, so that being said, I want you to go up and just click on publish. Now, if you click on view track here, or you just click on view track here. So you click on view. Now you have it, Be God by Tim Godfrey. People can comment. You can decide to click on play. And see. If you notice, it's playing well. So basically, that's the song. You can actually play it. See, you have it download. Your user can decide to download it, and the song will be downloaded. And you can see it's actually downloading. So I'm just going to cancel this. So this is how you can add a song to your website. All right. You can see other list of songs here. Now, another thing I want to show you, which is also important, is how to edit all of this. Okay, so if you click on edit with Elementor, so Elementor basically is our page builder, which is what we use to edit our website. Now, there's something I want you to know, which is very important, is that Elementor is easy to use. Anybody can use it, and it's basically simple. So I'm just going to walk you through some few important things with Elementor. So let me just reduce this. click on continue here. Then I can increase the size back. Now, Elementor is part of a page builder that we call drag and drop. Okay. Now, let me show you what I mean by drag and drop. So you'll be able to change a lot of things here. For instance, if you decide to work on this, it's called future album. Now you can decide to add other albums here, top albums, trending albums here. So they will basically show around this place. So we have your featured albums, and all. So you basically can decide to do anything and change it to suit what you want. But because so this image now, you can decide to delete it. All right, delete. But because of a lot of things, I would just suggest you leave this part. But like I said, you can decide to delete and do whatever you want to do, basically using Elementor Page Builder. All right. So all of these this is a tab. Now it's called Weekly Top 15. All right. So now style format weekly. Do you want to use weekly or so? We're going to leave it as weekly premium track. So we're going to use free. I want it to just be free tracks, right? So it's really going to be free songs that I'm going to be showing here. So song filter by, song download, song views. So I'm just going to leave that song download, track type, trending music, featured music, top music, number of track 15. Viewers count. So do you want your people to see how many like this? Now this is 1,290 people have seen this. If you want to turn that off, you can turn it. Song view download, you want to know how many people have downloaded, you can turn it off and all. So basically these are just the basic things you will need to know. So I'm just going to exit this now. Okay, before I do that, make sure to always click on update after every change you make with Elementor. Then you come back here, click on this three, then click on view page. Now this basically will take you to the front end of your site, which is the front page or the particular page you are editing as of the moment you went to Elementor. All right. So you can see the songs here. Now, other things you probably want to check out here. We have your album, we have artist. Then there are other menus here which you probably want to check. You have what we call your gens here. Is it gospel? Is it Afrobeat? Is it reggae? Is it rap? Is it hip hop? It all depends on what you want. Now let's go to what your viewer is going to see. So when a viewer comes to your website, what are they going to see? So basically your viewer is going to see this. They can decide to register or log in. All right, depending. They will see a list of songs that are on your website, your top 15, trending song. They can click on trending songs to see what songs are actually trending. That's what song people are listening to the most. They can also view artists. So you notice there are a lot of artists here. So viewers can also view gens. They can see your top tracks. They can see your free tracks. They can see like a lot of things actually here. All right. So in the next part of this video, I'm going to walk you through the process All right, I'll show you how you can do further editing and add some other music. So that will be the last part, and we are just going to test it one more time. I'll be free to go. All right, so I want you to go to your back end. All right, so we're going to make some few changes and we're going to finalize. So basically every other thing, it's simple to do, and you can actually make those changes yourself. All right, so first thing first, I want you to go to artist. I want to just click on all artists, right click. I want to open it in a new tab. Then on this particular tab, I want to go to tracks, right? So I want to make two different changes, all right, and I'm going to show you how you can actually do that. So first thing, on that track we added Be God, right? It's music. Now if you notice on other like drops of it, you can see that there's a gen, you can see there's a language, you can see the features on featured music, top music, and all of that. All right, but ours is not like that. And basically how to do this is quite simple. So you just click on edit. Now what kind of genre is your music? So this is a gospel, so I'm just gonna click on it. Now what language? So it's English language. If you have more than one, you can check that here. Track type, so I'm just gonna put featured, top, and trend. I just want to put it 3. all right. Now do you want people to access this with a password? You can put it at private and all of that. So I'm just going to click on update, and there we go. All right, the same with artists. You could actually do the same. All right, so just click on quick edit. So my artist is a gospel musician. So he speaks English, songs are in English. Then I want it to be top and all of that. So click on update. Now lastly, if you want to change my blog to probably your name of the site, just go to your settings. All right, so writing, so sorry about that. Go to your general settings. Now I'm just going to say this. This is an introductory video. When I mean introductory, it's just to give you a brush surface on how you can actually do this. But if you want an in-depth video, I should go into all of these in details, taking one step or the other. Then you probably want to just leave a comment and tell me if you're interested in that. But for me, this is basically everything you need to know. You can explore the remaining yourself. So we could just change this from my blog to music. All right, you could see the name actually will change. The name will actually change. This will be your tagline, which is also your motto, then site icon. Now if you see the site icon here, it's M. You can change it to your logo. Then basically your email address, you can change that here. Any other thing you want to change. So basically that's just it. So make sure to always save changes after you're done with every change that you make on WordPress. All right, the next thing I will just talk about is permalink. So this is also important for SEO. So just come here, then just make sure to put on post name, then save changes. Then on your media file, let's imagine that you probably want to use it and you want to delete all the medias that are there and basically add your own media. So how do you do that? You want to click on bulk select and click on this, and probably let's do so you can click on permanently delete, and it will be deleted from your folder permanently. So now if you try to do it the other way, it's not going to. So make sure bulk select delete. All right, so thank you. This comes to the end of the video. Please do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Please. All right, so we want this channel to go. Support me in that little way you can by subscribing, clicking on the bell icon to get notification of when we release new videos. And I promise you, we have so much. All right, so much. Do well to reach out to me and contact me. Let's see how we can I'll make this team available for you. All right, if not, it's just going to go for a small token, but just reach out to me. I'll show you how to get them. All right, thank you. Have a nice day, and subscribe please, and click on the bell notification icon. If you have a question you need answer, if you have anything, just leave a comment and I will make sure to respond to it as soon as possible. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah, water. Where you got yesterday? From the factory in Dakuba? Yes. We came there yesterday to buy. Eh? Not a